Good YouTube and everybody, thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. We really do appreciate it. And as always, we'd like to thank our viewers, subscribers, and our members, because without you, we're not us. So let's talk about Marvel Legends series Red She-Hulk. This is available now for order, and all the links are down in the basement. You can pick it up at places like Bigbadtoystore, Entertainment Earth, and of course, HasbroPulse.com. The price is going to start at $27.99, and that's plus shipping, so you're looking at a figure that's going to be over $30. So we're going to talk about the appearance, just a few things wrong with it, and we'll talk about a few things that are right. But let's go over the packaging first, just to get that out of the way. You're going to be looking at your basic Marvel Legends series Hasbro packaging. We've seen it many times before, nothing new. The action figure and all the accessories inside the bubble, Marvel Legends series on top, Red She-Hulk on the side, and Hulk in red in the Aegis and Hasbro logo there, right? And if you take a look at the side panel, you'll have one side with the open window, and then you'll have the other side with the comic artwork with Marvel Legends series at the bottom. And if you look at the comic artwork, it doesn't quite match the action figure itself. So we'll be talking about that here in a minute. But let's go over the accessories and see what you'll be getting. You'll be getting the extra head sculpt. You'll get 2 additional pair of hands, closed fist, open hand, and of course you'll get 2 pairs of size. We'll talk about why I don't like the 2 pair of size in that matter. Well, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the appearance real quick. Okay, Elizabeth Betty Ross, she has many different looks. I mean, there's so many different variants of her, but the one that they're going for is this one. This is the most spot on that I can find. I looked, but this is the most spot on I can find. The only difference, if you look really closely, is the eyes. In all the versions of her, she has yellow eyes. On the action figure, it's white, so that's wrong. And then you look at her attire, her bottoms, you can see that it looks more like underwear on the figure, but on the photo, you can see that it has a zipper there, right? And take a look at this photo. This is what I was talking about with the weapons and the size. When you look at the comics, she's always having one side in her hand, and she has the automatic gun in her other hand. It's always been like that in the comics. So I'm wondering, why did you do 2 sides and not a gun, being that you have all these weapons in your arsenal with your Deadpools, your Cables, and you could have added the gun instead of having 2 sides. She's not Elektra. So that's kind of wrong there for me. I would expect to have the gun in the side itself to be more specific when it comes to the comic. But looking at the action figure itself, you do have the aggressive head sculpt. You will be limited in the articulation. It looks like that the articulation is going to be your basic Hasbro. You're going to have the head on the ball and socket. You're going to have your shoulders on latches that rotate, bicep swivels, also double jointed arms. You'll have rotations in the hands because they're interchangeable, lower sternum rotations, no hip rotations, dumbbell joints in the legs, thigh swivels, double jointed knees, and you'll have your feet that have the latches that sit on rockers, right? But the thing about it is, if you look closely on the photos, she's lacking that paint on her nails. She don't have the black nail polish on her hands, on her nails, on her hands, and she doesn't have the black polish on her feet. So kind of missing that there. So in detail, for the price of the figure, you should think that you would get a little more accurate, and it's not very hard that they missed it. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think it's fine the way it is? Or you think they should have done it correctly all the way, especially for the price? Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.